I was in agony. I hurt all over. The doctor said there was no permanent damage. He gave me a different medicine. It's in these little yellow Nuprin. Got rid of that pain. Know what else? It works great on my tough headache.
Nuprin. It's not aspirin, not Tylenol. It's ibuprofen.
2 Nuprin stop my headaches better than extra-strength Tylenol. And Nuprin's gentler on my stomach than aspirin.
Nuprin. Little, yellow, different, better.
It even worked on my worst pain.
When you've got your power stroke going, you've got confidence that nothing's going to beat you. Power Stick. The antiperspirant so effective, you get 24-hour odor and wetness protection in just one wide stroke. 24-hour protection in just one stroke. Nothing's going to beat you. Power Stick from Fabergé.
The 1990 Goodwill Games is a presentation of TBS Sports.
Remember me? I'm the kid that had a report due on space. Then I got the new Encyclopedia Britannica.
He had a report due on space, and then he got the new Encyclopedia...
I think I made that abundantly clear.
Yes.
Anyhow, here it is. I mean, hey, everybody knows this is the greatest encyclopedia in the world. Help me get a B+.
Why not an A?
Too long. I found so much great information, I put it all in. Overkill. The next report I did was for my science class on the human body. Scored an A.
Good.
Look at this. I always wondered where my mandibula was.
For details on how you can own the new Encyclopedia Britannica,
Let's have that 800 number. Excellent.
just call this number and we'll send you this free booklet.
Tell them about the gift.
And just for previewing Britannica in your home, we'll give you this 3-volume desk reference set.
This is like having your own research library at home.
Yes. So if you would be interested in owning the new Encyclopedia Britannica...
Don't press. They see the phone number. If they want to, they'll call.
I guess you're right.
Trust me.
Pass the word. Prime time is the time to watch TBS. Hollywood's legends, heartthrobs, and heroes. If you love movies, pass the word. The stars, the stories, the drama, and romance. Prime time on cable's most popular network, TBS.
Gillette announces a razor that can sense the individual needs of your face. Introducing the extraordinary Gillette sensor shaving system. Sensor blades are mounted on responsive springs to continuously sense and adjust to your face for the best shave a man can get. Closer, smoother, safer. New Gillette sensor.
There's something new coming to you from Budweiser. Something completely new. It's completely different and completely refreshing. Introducing Bud Dry. It's cold filtered for smooth draft taste and dry brewed for no aftertaste. So if you're looking for smooth draft taste and no aftertaste, try Bud Dry.
The 1990 Goodwill Games is a presentation of TBS Sports.
Why does one person excel above all others? Is it motivation, raw talent, desire? Is it personal satisfaction, intelligence, luck? There's no magic formula, and there's really no secret. But there is Soloflex. Because Soloflex is designed and engineered with one thing in mind, your body's needs. And we've created the finest, most complete, and simplest system to attain those needs. With Soloflex, the reward is yours. For a free brochure, call anytime.
Domino's Pizza introduces one of the quickest pickups in the business. Your pizza will be hot, fresh, and ready in about 10 minutes of your order. It's the only pickup of its kind.
It's time for Domino's Pizza. Oh, yeah.
Dropping off your film is like dropping off your kids. You worry.
Bye, son. See you soon.
Relax. If you see this Kodak color watch seal, they'll get great development.
Thanks, Dad!
I've set the time machine ahead 40 years. Cold filtered, never heat pasteurized, Miller Genuine Draft.
Don't worry, Judy. I'm sure the future will be a very cool place.
For those who've discovered its real draft taste, the world is a very cool place. It works.
The 1990 Goodwill Games is a presentation of TBS Sports.
T-minus 10 seconds and counting. T-minus 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. We have liftoff.
Get ready to launch yourself into the world of air and space Smithsonian, a world that captivates the imagination. Satellites, superjets, soaring, something different every other month.
This is Starboard. Booster separation.
There's no other magazine like Air and Space Smithsonian. Call now and subscribe to a full year of fun, excitement, and mind-boggling photographs. And with your subscription comes membership in the National Air and Space Museum in Washington. So begin your countdown by calling now.
This is Starboard. Permission to use your phone.
To order Air and Space Smithsonian magazine, call 1-800-257-1234 and receive a full year. 6 issues for just $18 with membership in the National Air and Space Museum. Call 1-800-257-1234 now.
Inspecting the engine, testing the instrumentation system, adjusting the landing gear. This KC-10 supertanker won't take off until we say she's ready. We're an Air Force Reserve aircraft maintenance crew. Trained specialists responsible for keeping this big bird in top flight condition. If you're looking for the skills necessary for a successful future, you should hook up with the Air Force Reserve.
Today's Air Force Reserve, a great way to serve.
Please don't leave.
Final boarding call for flight 178.
Seattle just left. There's another flight at 4. 3 hours? What do? Gordon, I better call him. I'm going to do some revisions here. I've got a couple of hours. And if I could just hook up my computer to a phone line.
When you're on the road, nobody has more ways to help you than AT&T.
Time for one more call home.
AT&T, how can we help you?
Citibank has an 800 number for the hearing impaired, so they can call us on special teletype phone. I read what happened and typed back that I'd cancel her old Citibank Visa and send her a new one right away.
Not just Visa, Citibank Visa.
Before paved roads, there was the leaf spring suspension. Wagon builders used it to smooth out bumps. Later, the Model A depended upon it. Even today, the Jeep Wrangler still uses the old leaf spring. But Suzuki has designed a modern, rugged suspension for the Sidekick, with features like coil springs and hydraulic shocks, so it really does smooth out the bumps. And now that there are paved roads, who needs paved roads? Suzuki. Everyday vehicles that aren't.
Once you hit 30, it's all over. Your legs are shot, your whole body goes to pot. Forget about sports entirely. You have to be serious all the time. You can't eat anything that tastes good. Creamed corn.
Who says you have to give up the things you like? Give up something you won't miss, like a little oil. Ruffles light, Cheetos light, Doritos light. Never give up the taste.
You know, when you got it right, you got it right. Whether you're talking about this, or whether you're talking about the one and only Diet Cola that does it for Ray, Diet Pepsi. You know, nothing tastes as good to me as Diet Pepsi. All right, now who is the wise guy?
Diet Pepsi with 100% NutraSweet.
Now, that's the right one, baby.
The 1990 Goodwill Games is a presentation of TBS Sports.
One of my greatest joys is to talk about America's young people and the importance of keeping them free from drugs. Track star Evelyn Ashford has been helping our kids do just that.
Thank you, Mr. President. Free from drugs, that's an important idea. The best way to succeed and feel good about yourself is to be drug-free.
And that's right, Evelyn. And when you're drug-free, not only do you win in sports, but also in life.
Tell us your favorite baseball star, and it's almost a cinch you'll find him right here in this big, action-packed video. 65 minutes of great plays and great players. Baseball in the 80s. Now yours free from the Sporting News, America's baseball authority.
Call 1-800-257-1234 and get your free video with 25 issues of the Sporting News for 3 payments of just $9.96. Call 1-800-257-1234. That's 1-800-257-1234. This fall, TBS is going to sweep you off your feet with stories of love, romance, and passion. Stars who will steal your heart. Movies that will heat up your nights. Get swept away with romance. This fall on TBS.
It's a comfort to know more people have taken Sominex over the past 30 years than any other sleep aid. Safe, simple Sominex.
So easy to wear, so hard to wear out. Sweats and tees from Fruit of the Loom, they're what I'm talking about. Styles really sing, the colors shine. Oh yeah! Sweats and tees from Fruit of the Loom, they're what it's all about.
Fruit of the Loom activewear with the color, quality, and style that's easy to wear and hard to wear out.
We did America, we're Fruit of the Loom.
Fellas, it's taking twice as long as you said.
Because it's twice as bad.
With Tom's EX, even twice the heartburn's a quick fix. It's twice as strong, twice as fast as regular Rolaids.
The 1990 Goodwill Games is a presentation of TBS Sports.
How'd you like to make a bet? If you like living it up in places like Atlantic City and Las Vegas, I bet this Players Club card will save you big. In places like the Sands, Atlantic City, and the Riviera, Las Vegas, up to 60% less on hotel rooms, 50% less for shows, and always 25% less for meals and drinks. So call Players Club now. Players Club, it's a sure thing.
New members get 2 free nights in Las Vegas or Atlantic City when the club books their flights. Call toll-free now.
The Association of Retired Americans, a non-profit organization for seniors, is making a free Medicare supplement comparison available to anyone over age 64.
It's hard to keep up with all the changes in Medicare.
An ARA representative will explain how the changes affect your existing Medicare policy and will compare your policy to others that are available today. For your free comparison, call now.
People keep asking me how it felt to be in the first Jamaican bobsled team. Well, let me tell you, man, it was cold, freezing. See, coming from Jamaica, the only thing I like cold is Miller Lite. Like, not some watered-down version of your regular beer. It's a less filling beer that really tastes great. And let me tell you, man, Jamaican bobsledders will be ready in 92. Keep trading on. Going for the gold next time.
You gotta believe when it's Miller Lite, less filling tastes great.
Today, leading health authorities, including research specialists, urge us to eat foods rich in beta-carotene, foods like broccoli, spinach, kale. Today, we've added beta-carotene to a more complete Centrum formula. Centrum with more vitamins, including beta-carotene and minerals. More complete than any leading brand. Help support your diet with Centrum. More complete from A to Zinc. And for children, there's Centrum Junior, more complete than any leading children's vitamin.
The 1990 Goodwill Games is a presentation of TBS Sports.
Joining us today are Mario and Luigi. We're going to learn some inside tricks to Super Mario Bros. 3, but first, this commercial break.
Get the power! Nintendo power! Get the food that you can use! Nintendo power!
Now get Nintendo Power 12 times a year. 6 great issues plus 6 free strategy guides on a hot new game. That's twice the power for still $15. Wow, call now.
And we're back. Go ahead, caller.
How do I get the world free award?
Don't ask me. Call for Nintendo Power. Operators are standing by and the call is free. Subscribe now and get the first strategy guide. 84 pages of tips on Super Mario Bros. 3. You'll work through worlds faster than you can say spaghetti and meatballs. So make the call already.
This fall on TBS, Network Earth. Our changing planet. Network Earth. Tragedies and triumph. Network Earth. People making a difference. Network Earth. You can make a difference. Network Earth. Your connection. This fall only on TBS.
You probably know that the flavor of extra sugar-free gum lasts an extra long time. But you know what I discovered? Extra Winter Fresh. It gives my breath a freshness it's never had before. It keeps my breath winter fresh an extra long time. After all, what good is fresh breath if it doesn't last?
Keep your breath winter fresh an extra long time.
Audio tape. Take it for a spin.
The 1990 Goodwill Games is a presentation of TBS Sports.
Why does one person excel above all others? Is it motivation? Raw talent? Desire? Is it personal satisfaction? Intelligence? Luck? There's no magic formula, and there's really no secret. But there is Soloflex. Because Soloflex is designed and engineered with one thing in mind, your body's needs. And we've created the finest, most complete, and simplest system to attain those needs. With Soloflex, the reward is yours. For a free brochure, call anytime.
In a civilized society, a personal grooming lapse can result in a mortifying loss of station, so it behooves one to emanate the proper air. But with Right Guard Sports Stick, one gets maximum protection, and with a plethora of ambrosial aromatics, it is virtually impossible to pick up the wrong scent. Well, off to the foxes. Right Guard Sports Stick. Anything less would be uncivilized.
America's #1 self-help bestseller. It's the owner's manual for the human mind. Get your copy today at the Dalton Bookseller.
The 1990 Goodwill Games is a presentation of TBS Sports.
Remember me? I'm the kid that had a report due on space. Then I got the new Encyclopedia Britannica.
He had a report due on space, and then he got the new Encyclopedia.
I think I made that abundantly clear.
Yes.
Anyhow, here it is. I mean, hey, everybody knows this is the greatest encyclopedia in the world. Help me get a B+.
Why not an A?
Too long. I found so much great information, I put it all in. Overkill. The next report I did was for my science class on the human body. Scored an A.
Good.
Look at this. I always wondered where my mandibula was.
For details on how you can own the new Encyclopedia Britannica,
Let's have that 800 number. Excellent.
just call this number and we'll send you this free booklet.
Tell them about the gift.
And just for previewing Britannica in your home, we'll give you this 3-volume desk reference set.
This is like having your own research library at home.
Yes. So if you would be interested in owning the new Encyclopedia Britannica...
Don't press. They see the phone number. If they want to, they'll call.
I guess you're right.
Trust me. Mary Horton's talking.
Come on, Horton. Come on. Come on.
Ruffles.
What?
Ruffles.
Ruffles?
Ruffles have ridges.
He means the potato chips.
Ruffles have ridges?
Ridges are what make them so good.
Well, that's a funny thing to say.
Funny. It's printed right on the bag.
Yeah, but why can't he just say Mama and Dada?
Because that's not on the bag. You probably know that the flavor of extra sugar-free gum lasts an extra long time. But you know what I discovered? Extra Winter Fresh. It gives my breath a freshness it's never had before. It keeps my breath winter fresh an extra long time. After all, what good is fresh breath if it doesn't last?
Keep your breath winter fresh an extra long time.
Gillette announces a razor that can sense the individual needs of your face. Introducing the extraordinary Gillette sensor shaving system. Sensor blades are mounted on responsive springs to continuously sense and adjust to your face for the best shave a man can get. Closer, smoother, safer. New Gillette sensor.
I put off telling him as long as I could.
We had just gotten married.
That I'd lost my wedding band.
We looked everywhere.
It was gone. I'd never felt so terrible in my life.
But since I bought it with my Citibank Visa, I got it replaced. Free.
At Citibank, almost everything you buy with our card is insured at no extra cost. I was so
never
relieved.
thought the credit card you used could be that important.
Not just Visa, Citibank Visa.
Tonight's presentation of the Goodwill Games is brought to you by Dianetics, the book by L. Ron Hubbard, America's #1 self-help bestseller. By Right Guard Sports Stick from Gillette. Anything less would be uncivilized. By Old Spice, the #1 fragrance in America, #1 fragrance in the world. And by Miller Genuine Draft, cold filtered for real draft taste. So get out of the old, get into the cold.